Oh, welcome back. Welcome back to Twisted Metal 2. There's characters we haven't done yet. There's characters the game doesn't tell you about, and now I get to finally answer the question, what was that cheat code that appeared in New York for? Well, let's have a look, shall we? Let's see if I can remember it off the top of my head. It was like... up, triangle, L1, right. No. Up, L1, triangle, right. Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong, he's here! Look at him! I've summoned a clown! We can finally be him! I was gonna do him first, I didn't realise he was a secret boy. He's like the whole hook. He's the first thing you know about it. This clown is here. My first home was the circus. And then I continued to be Needles? His name's Needles. Someone named his kid Needles. When I win, you'll never be too far from me. My wish is gonna be to be everywhere. I'm the clown who's everywhere this time. So it's alright, let's... I'm everywhere! Oh no, I wasn't ready for this! I wasn't ready for just the influx of sensory information that would come with what I asked for. That's my secret little face, come on. Come on, bouncy clown music, let's go. Is this bouncy enough? It's bouncy enough, I don't know if it's clownly enough. I don't know if a clown would come out with it. It'd be like the that's better. That fits both criteria more, doesn't it? Anyway, what was I doing? Some sort of combat game. Purple man, probably explode, thank you. Who's detonated everything? Who's being sit on chuckle as I fire my little bouncy balls, aren't I? Boing, boing, boing! Damn you all to hell! Oh, careful now. Careful now. I didn't think I'd actually... I nudged that slightly harder than I thought, apparently. And let me tell you, I think pretty hard. My brain doesn't know when to stop. Oh, careful now. Careful now, Samantha. A joke's a joke, but you gotta be more little than that. Come on, shrink. Shrink, please. The world is counting on you. The world's counting on a tiny Samantha. No, roly-poly. No, roly-poly man. Why'd you pick me as your next avatar? I'm not ready for this responsibility. Dislins. Your letters have fallen down the hill. No. Driving your motorcycle, thinking you can drive a motorcycle even just because you've done it. Shambles. Bounce at the police, go on. Hurt everyone just to hurt them. That doesn't appear to have worked. It's probably better that I use it rather than use it. Because, like, here's the thing, if I used it in a different way, if I tried to position it, I'm more likely to just blow myself up by over-scrungulating my own crombulus. So let's just, like... if it misses, it misses, but I'm just gonna blow it up when I know for a fact I'm not in range. Oh, hello! Oh, no, come on. I'm just trying to work Thumper. I never liked him. I never understood why Bambi associated with him. I never Aussie. I guess that's supposed to say Los Angeles. I didn't know you had a Hollywood sign just for Los Angeles. Is Hollywood in Los Angeles? I don't know American geography. I just know a bunch of locations in America because you never shut up about yourselves. Oh no, the tap water's gone strange. Come on. Come on, it's full of prophecies. It looked at me and it said, drink the future. And it can look at me. Tell me in what way I'm supposed to think this is normal. Governor Flumpty, you are lying about the water again. And I will thank you to stop. That's fire. I thought there were balloons. I thought it was a bunch of brightly coloured balloons that they'd added because we're the clown. As it turns out, I'm just having clown-like hallucinations. So, oh god. Oh man, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of your papier-mâché art. It's not evolved in the 10 years you've been practicing. Your terminal lack of curiosity is becoming evident in your papier-mâché. And no one wants to be told that. Blow up. Thank you. One more into the pit. The pit of savings! Come on down! You'll never crawl your way out of the bargains. No! The bargain basement is cavernous. My sales are without end. So come on down. We got rice cookers, we got air fryers. Fuck, I'll sell you a mattress if I can find one. Just please get in the pit at once. I need this. I dug this giant hole and nobody's buying. Blow up the normal police. Come on. Every week I say this and you don't really bother doing it. I'm sick, week in, week out, of you not exploding the LAPD. Why do you deny me? Why do you deny me one of life's basic pleasures, the exploding of the police? It's like the running of the bulls, but sort of a lot more exploding police officers, I suppose, than there would be. I mean, I don't know, I've never been to the running of the bulls. They could blow up the police all day. I wouldn't. It doesn't sound like that's involved, but maybe there are, you know. Maybe it's sort of like a pre-show thing. The cultural understanding of Fumperton's work is really poor at the moment. I think we need a Fumperton seminar again. We need to have the Fumperton talk. Folks, we need to talk about Fumperton and their great poems. Fantastic poems, they always write backwards. On the inside of your eyes. Oh, that's not going to do anything. You're not in the lightning machine, are you? You're not in Lightning World. Were you? I thought you were an artist's easel walking along. Of course I was going to shoot you and run you over. That was distinctly unnatural what you just looked like. Do better. You don't have to do better, you can continue getting shot by a clown. I have no qualms about that whatsoever. You are doing everything as I would want you to be. There's another artist's easel over there, he's not long for this world. Accept for yourselves now a tray of diesel. Yes, little cups full of it. A tray full of cups full of diesel. But what's the diesel full of, huh? Lies! Well, the lightning is continuing to work. I don't know if it hit anyone, but I'm just so overtaken with euphoria that I can use it at all after all this time. Stop. Oh, I've been stopped. I've been colded. There's a tractor nudging me into the hell. The hell. No. Bartholomew Farpheim has an apartment that's not worth bragging about. I just thought you should all know that. Ah, if he tells you it's good, he's lying. Or he might just be wrong, I guess. It's home. It's not much, but it's home. Yeah, but it's also not much. It's sort of the first thing, which is really really more the thing that matters to the rest of us, because here's the thing, it ain't home for me. So I don't have that excuse. Oh no, the truck. Oh, the grasshopper. It's all going a bit wacky land, isn't it? It's all going a bit wonkery. Jasper Wonker and his fucking carrots. Welcome, everybody, to the Jasper Wonks show. No. No. Oh, fuck. We've got all kinds of fuck. We got table fuck. We got road salt. We got nastiness. Nastiness and naughtiness. All combined into one easy-to-carry parcel. You can take it with you. You can put it in the bread bin and think about it later on. We're all about convenience over here, we're all about personal choice. But with personal choice comes accountability. You will be judged, really quite unfairly for your decision. I will come up with a reason why it was the wrong choice. You can't choose right when I'm the one selling you the packages. It's a losing proposition, you're gonna get mocked for anything you do. I am an infuriating centrist. I sit here not doing anything and then thinking I'm better than you because of it. So as long as you're okay with that, have my nasty parcels. But, you know, you've been warned. Why are you rolling so much? Oh, sorry, I made this ice cream truck out of a broken down tumble dryer. I didn't think it'd matter. It's good metal, that. It was in good condition. Maybe slightly too good condition. The tumble dryer is like almost completely intact in here still. All of the mechanisms still work for its original purpose. I thought, you know, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. And then I got distracted singing my nursery rhyme. And I forgot to disassemble the tumble dryer before I plugged it into the engine. Now I've just got a tumble dryer spinning at speeds tumble dryers were not meant to spin. I've overclocked my laundry. No! Mr. Slam, stop it! It's not time for the jam yet. You're early. Or late, depending on which film, because there's been... I keep forgetting, but there's been a Space Jam 2 now. That fucking happened. I don't know how I feel about it. It seems to just... It's another example. It's the same as the multiverse thing that's happening every... It's like Warner Brothers showing off their intellectual property dick. I don't know that I want to sit through that just in case it's Space Jam again, you know, which it probably would be. I mean, I don't know why they'd lie. I don't know who's bothering to lie about having made a sequel to Space Jam at this point in history. Be kind of bold of them to, like, call it Space Jam 2 and then it's got nothing to, like, Bugs Bunny's not even in it. Nobody's in it. It's just footage of an empty room. Uninterrupted for 1.5 hours. There's a 2.5 hour director's cut, but like it's just the same room empty again. For slightly longer. So we decided there wasn't really any point. Most people walk out after the first 30 minutes. There's no point making it longer. Why prolong the inevitable? Why prolong your tortoise's suffering, hmm? We know it hurts your tortoise to run the projector. What's he done to you? Are you fighting? Did you two have an argument? This is not a healthy way to express that. You can't blame the tortoise every time something goes wrong in your life. I'm sick of having to say that to people. When are we as a culture going to treat the tortoise better? Fuck me, man. Do I have water or not? I've had a lot of those recently where I just think about the fact that I've said something. I just allow myself to ruminate on it for a little too long, and the reality catches up with me. No! No, Mr. Man, Mr. James, Mr. Big, Mr. Curtains, Mr. Sad Crap. You have many names. But you're not going to be called the victorious one, are you? Because you'd have to win. And I just killed you. Right, I'm going to blow up the Eiffel Tower, please. The Eiffel Tower needs to explode, because I need to be responsible for... I need to do it on purpose this time. Hello, would you like to help me blow up the Eiffel Tower? Perhaps you'd like to blow up in the Eiffel Tower. Come on, the more explosions happen, the quicker we can go home. There we go, you're doomed. Next is France. I can't tell if this is having an effect or not, you know. It is this part of France I need to destroy, isn't it? That do anything? I regenerate those over time is the reason I've burned one of them. It's okay, I've not completely lost my mind. What causes you? What causes you? I'm so curious. The Eiffel Tower fell down once and it will do again. All of you are just interruptions on my quest for a lopsided France. None of this matters. None of this matters as much as my little French question. No. Who is the king of grapefruits? If it's you, please apologise at once. No! The grapefruits should know no ruler. All grapefruits are equal. No gods or kings, only a balanced diet. Stop it! They didn't stop it. They sort of didn't stop it just then. I was hoping they might, but in the end they said, oh, no. No, I don't think I shall bloody well bother. Well, France, get damaged. You that... Oh. He went off. There's gotta be a way to destroy France. Come on, what's your French weakness? What's your big French weakness? Come on, what are you talking about? Oh, well, you were still up here. Good grief. Some people are still in the Eiffel Tower, aren't they? You know, we can abandon that for... I released a bouncy ball into the sky. That's incredible. I didn't know that was what happens if you fire them in the air. Amazing. What an amazing botanist you've become. Well, we don't all get to just do big French interesting things, do we? Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It all depends on how the French feel that day. Will we show you the Eiffel Tower falling over? Will we cast the spell that allows it to finally rest? The Eiffel Tower is a living thing. The metal is infused with the soul of France itself. That's right, France is a person. France is officially real. I mean, it was real anyway. France has never been a fictional country. Well, it might have been. I don't know. There may have been a period in history that has sort of been lost to time where, like, France was just an idea somebody had. I guess no nations are inherent, are they? It's all just a pile of dirt that we've drawn arbitrary borders around, so I get, you know, France will have been imaginary at some point. But the things that make up France in a practical sense have always been there. There was never a period where France was impossible. That's what... Why do you do this? Why do you do this, seemingly at random? Is it just to upset me? After a long, hard game of this, of just driving in however you felt like. Ignoring what I need. Oh, stop! Here come the Dick Sisters, ready to blow the candle out and wish for world peace. Oh! They're rather well-meaning. But they don't have what it takes to operate the crank, I'm afraid. This crank's too mighty for the likes of you. You need 3 knights as well as yourself. If you can't get a platoon of knights together, 3's possibly a bit small for a platoon, but it always pays to bring extras, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Mr. Grimm? If you're gonna throw your head at me, maybe you can answer the question. Make yourself useful. Where are you going, you useless charlatan? So the other... Oh, God. Man alive. You really know how to set a clown on fire, huh? Oh, you know how to show the boat to the people who need it. Well, I guess I'll finish that thought next level, then. Fuck, that's a point. What were Sweet Tooth's level codes? They're not on the guide. Oh, there aren't any. There aren't any, I just have to do it. That's going to make things difficult. Right, here's the thing about Sweet Tooth. There ain't no trophies for beating the gamers in, so I can turn on as many cheats as I fucking like for the purposes of getting this video done. I have got infinite health, double damage machine guns and infinite ammo for all weapons, which gives us an opportunity. We're back in France, because I want to try something. Controlled demolition. What if I hurt the Eiffel Tower like this? I mean, that's a hell of an explosion. Yeah, there we go, you see. I told you I could kill the Eiffel Tower. If I really thought about it for a needlessly long time, that'll be why they give you the remote detonated explosive under the Eiffel Tower as well, won't it? The clue's in the name, Eiffel Tower exploding device. Bigfoot's famous Eiffel Tower exploding device. And now I can drive along it. Look at me, I'm in France on the roof. What a magnificent day to be alive. You can go all round here, look. It's all kinds of nonsense. I can fire a special weapon forever at all the ghosts on the ceiling. I can shoot you with guns. I can be famous, I can be infamous. J. Jonah Jameson doesn't have to make the choice for me, I can have it all. I'll blow up the Louvre. Excuse me, Johnny, can I blow up your Mona Lisas? Are you decimated? No. The Mona Lisa stands eternal. What's happening to me here to make this go on? Oh, I'm placing infinite bombs under myself and making the explosion. No, I've stopped even, and it keeps going. Questions. There's like Eiffel Tower shrapnel forming bridges even. That's like this whole aspect of this level that I never discovered until right at the end of the series. That's quite incredible to design a thing in that way. That's some classic secret little thing design, isn't it? Get off the Eiffel Tower, I'm trying to hurt the police. I'm trying to hurt everyone's favourite, the wrong gravy boy, isn't he? Oh, die. Again. I'm the man who is a clown and I can't be appeased. That's right, motherfucker, I'm here to sneeze. Get in front of my rocket, please. I've got infinite of these, so I don't have to be, like, bitter about the fact I keep wasting them now, because there is no waste when it's always there. There's no such thing as industrial comp music. Oh, well, be that way then. I forget what was in this side. I'm just going exploring now, because none of this... Oh, hang on. Now, whenever I see one of these, I feel compelled. No. No, it turns out this time it was just hit... Well, I've set someone on fire, seemingly. Oh, I was under you and you blew up anyway. Take that. You're an idiot this time. And there's no point being the police now, it's no use. Get off of everything. Is there a use? Yeah. Blow up the altar of everyone's favourite, Bartholomew Dickinson. No. No, there's no cause for alarm. It's just the twisting fuck again. I smell like a sound. I'm lost underground. I'm on a bus, I'm after you. I'm driving around. I almost got clowned, but then I remembered I'm the clown. Be really unprofessional of me if I got clowned upon. Although that is a genre of clown, isn't it? There's like the clown who does there's the Bugs Bunny clown, and then there's the Daffy Duck clown who's like the victim. This duck's a victim, alright? And that's basic clowning etiquette, is that? It's a formula as old as Formula 1 itself, the first formula that was ever created. I do wonder why it's called that now that I think about it. What was the formula? They're never gonna share it. If it turns out to just be fucking identical to Colonel Sanders' 11 herbs and spices, I'm gonna flip the door over. Hello, Mr. Wheels, I see you're over here. You are much larger from further away. That's not how perspective should work. I don't want to alarm you, but I think there's something wrong with my eyes when they look at you. I can't rule out the possibility that you may be causing it. Please die. Thank you, Toasty Toasty. Thank you, Toasty Toasty. I'll shoot all of your best friends in Waitrose tonight. I come up from the lava, I lick all of your faces. Don't look at me while I do it, please. Close your eyes. If you're self-conscious about doing it, you could not do it. I don't understand people like that. People who insist they have to lick your face. What's the point in being that guy? I'm as big as you. I'm used to you sort of like making me look minuscule by comparison, but apparently all it takes is an ice cream truck to make you look truly pathetic. I'm the clown eternal, I can do this. I've trivialised the game by turning on all my funny buttons. Because it was... You know, I don't want to have to do all these levels again every time I die, because it's going to be a lot. This is where I learned who I truly was. Somebody wrote on the ground... Somebody set a series of big fires on the streets of New York to tell me how to become myself. And now the prophecy is fulfilled. They've unleashed the mighty clown. The immortal clown. And pretty soon I shall commence the eternal jape. If you let me out of this ice cube. Stop this. Stop the... Don't be a witness to clown crimes. Nobody likes you. Stop looking at me. Dan Chegwin, I presume. Go away with all these. I need do nothing more than my absolute folly best. Take some of that. I shall teleport up. What weapon shall I deploy now? A series of... Oh, careful, don't drive off the world. I don't know what happens if I drive off the world while I've got unlimited health on. Do I die anyway? Does it translate to infinite lives? I don't know if they've thought about this stuff. I don't know if they feel they owe me that leniency. Oh no, you don't, Elastic. You're only delaying it. You're only delaying the circus. Come on. Enough of this! Enough of these circus hold-ups. Get down to business once and for all. Blowing up your truck. It's not like doing appreciably more than that. There's no reason not to have a bouncy ball. There's no... Well, have I got this? Come on, shut up. Bouncy, bouncy. It's my signature boing look. It's silly and it goes round.
No, you're being silly as well.
They're like, oh, they're ganging up on me. They're keeping me pinned here. They know I'm the clown all the time.
Oh, there was a lapse in your concentration, you fools. You can't seal a clown away forever. Eventually you blink. You blink in the face of comedy. Take this.
Take your little drink, sippies, and leave me be. What funny mischief can we get up to in the Antarctic then, What idiotic sports can we play here? Table tennis for fools!
Yeah, you won't win, even though you might. Well, you can't. It's impossible to tell what I mean anymore.
So I never finished this thought, did I? But, what I was trying to say ages ago before I realised that I was condemned to live a life of sin was, there's another Twisted Metal game that I'm interested in. That was released for the PS3. I'm curious about it because they went in a way with the presentation of it that makes it kind of... I don't know. It's curious. I'm sort of wondering if they were, like, gunning for a movie, or if they even made a movie. I don't know. But it's worth looking at, potentially, if I find it for sufficiently cheap. Perish in the trench. Oh, fuck me. Oh, both of you. Both of you went away. Both of you went to Spump Island just then. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to yell whenever I say, oh! I mean, I can't yell things while I'm saying, oh! It has to, like, be directly after going, oh! Otherwise, there's no other way for it to work. And I just realised on the map, like, everywhere you've already been leaves a big smoking crater. I thought it was just the absence of the red dot. The red dot was the only thing holding the country together. I've made you drive cars on all these dots across the world, knowing they'd explode. Maybe you'll be a lawyer one day. Ow! Alright, fine, I'll temper my expectations. To be fair to you, I don't know why I said it in the first place. You can't escape the circus, can you? Even death is no match for the frivolity therein.
He's a frivolous little salmon, isn't he?
He doesn't think things so much as he does sink through the concrete. No! I know there's no consequences anymore, but I still don't like being nudged. It's unnerving, it's disheartening, it's discombobulating. All of my bobules run away going, oh, I can't stick around, I'm afraid. See you in the next life, dickhead! Whey! They all talk like that. I can't make them stop. I've destroyed a windmill again. I'm always doing this. I wanted to believe I had changed. I wanted to believe the windmills would be safe now. It's bothering me how long it's taking these to hit you. Let's go maximum tracking mode and really shit you off. Right. Back to business. Back to standing outside your castle saying, oh, this is lovely, this. But I'm not talking about you come out because you think I'm complimenting your castle and you want to be like, oh, I'm showing off. But actually, I'm just talking about a lovely picnic I'm having outside your castle, facing away from it. I'm deliberately not looking at your castle to slight you as I eat my sandwiches. Just your ordinary bit of castle sandwich impertinence. I'm curious what's going to happen when we win this one. Because the dialogue we get is like... So Darktooth is Sweettooth's dad, who comes out of the sewers and says, "You killed a clown today!" But we are the clown. We are the clown, so what's gonna happen? Have we killed and replaced the true clown? Or is it because we've ascended to godhood? He's like, "I don't even know who you are anymore, my son is dead. All there is now is an undying clown who doesn't even remember where he left all my chisels." They're in a fight over where his chisels went missing. He can't do his stone work, his stone masonry. All because a clown misplaced the tools. If that's all it took to get an ice cream truck that size, I'd have lost the chisel years ago. I don't know about any of you. Wouldn't it be great to have an ice cream truck, but instead of lovely ice creams, you dispensed justice? Hello, I'm here with my new ice cream vigilantism. Advertising it, I guess. I want to get more people to join in. I need a fleet of ice cream trucks going around the country, just deciding that we are the law. Whoever has the Raspberry Ripple makes the rules. That was the first rule I made when I got the Raspberry Ripple. Felt like it was in my interests. You can dance over your boyfriend's neck. No. You can spin. It's actually easier to spin than it is to do the first thing I said, so you might want to, you know, maybe do the spinning first. Get it out of the way, because you don't want to spend all your energy trying to do the neck dance, do you? And then after like 7 failed attempts, you're like, you know what, I don't think I've got it in me to spin anymore. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes we all have days like that when we don't think we can spin. Devastating for Sonic the Hedgehog and Crash Bandicoot. You don't realise that all these mascots, just how dependent they are on spinning sometimes. You think to yourself, oh, it will be fine, but it won't. Not if you can't spin. Right, what are you going to say? Come on. You killed my son. Yeah, but I am the little clown. So we're a different Sweettooth. It's a very common name for clowns. Hello. I'm defying your expectations by bringing another chocolate raisin into the cathedral. No! No, I'm smuggling trail mix into a holy ground. There's nothing for it. Let's blow you up. No, hang on. I was gonna see if this did more. Oh, that didn't do much. There we go, this is what I want to be doing, just running into you and blowing myself up. That's how they get ahead in business. And speaking of heads, what if my one went around? What if I blew up? Now I do feel like I need to throw bouncy balls at the clown's head. It's the only way to exercise them properly. They're just gonna be back next week if you don't go through the procedure. He's just gotta come back spinning his little missiles around and then you think it's all over and it will be. For you. There we go. Frankly, trivialise the process of blowing up clowns who may or may not be your father. Lovely stuff. Alright, let's see the ending. Let's see a clown's ending, please. What does he want? What does a clown want out of the world? Oh, look at me.
The Twisted Metal contest was granted an audience with the founder of the competition. I had agreed to grant the winner any prize they requested. There would be no limits on price, size, or in this case,
have a wish for a clown.
Sweettooth told me he wanted to live out his greatest fantasy. To become a bug in a tiny little garden out in the country.
He wants to be a little guy.
A life of peace. A final escape from his madness.
I'll do it.
The sky exploded with light.
I'll do it even. Look.
Sweet Tooth had gotten his wish.
The bugs.
For the rest of his days, he enjoyed his new life in the garden, away from all those who would tell him he was crazy.
Insect
Insects were
mode.
not fans of their new neighbor, for he had a tendency
Silly
to
little
kill
guy
them.
time.
Oh, but Sweet Tooth was happy, and whenever he got lonely for human companionship, or for human flesh, all he had to do was look up and dream of the day when he would crawl out of the garden and back into the world of man. Oh, I am Calypso.
Sort of relying on the idea that he will be able to return at some point. The clowns can not be insects at any time they want. There was no... Aside from the fact that I don't see how he's getting back out the garden, there was no real downside to that. Like, he just came up... He wins Twisted Metal, he goes up to Calypso, he's like, I want to be a caterpillar. And Calypso's just like... Alright. Alright, fine. Fair enough. I, can't think of how to spin that one into an ironic punishment, to be honest. From downtown. Yeah, anyway, thank you for watching that. We've only got one more video to do, and we're gonna see that now. Well, later on, when you choose to click on it. Bye! Yeah, grief.